G7 leaders will get a surprise visit from Ukrainian President Zelenskyy this weekend. He is pushing other countries to provide still more weapons ahead of a long-awaited Ukrainian counteroffensive against Russian forces. And just a short time ago, President Biden met with other G7 leaders at the summit, where new sanctions against Russia are expected to be unveiled. Elizabeth Palmer is in Hiroshima, Japan, where the meetings are taking place. It's all the actions there. Liz, good morning.
Good morning. Yes, all the leaders are now here safely, and the conference officially got underway today in the rain with ceremonies in one of Japan's most famous and also moving historical sites.
Prime Minister Fumio Kishida and his wife greeted the president and Dr. Biden at Japan's Peace Park. And then the leaders of the G7 nations laid wreaths at the memorial to the victims of the first use of atomic weapons, the U.S. bombing of Hiroshima during World War II. The real work of the summit began over lunch as the leaders turned to a packed agenda with support for Ukraine at the top of the list. And then the news broke that President Volodymyr Zelenskyy would travel to Hiroshima in person. His appearance will underline Vladimir Putin's recent threats to use nuclear weapons in Ukraine and bolster Zelensky's appeal for more Western backup. National Security Council Coordinator for Strategic Communications John Kirby says the timing is critical.
Ukrainians have said they want to go on the offense. We all have to make sure that they have all the support that they need to do so.
Britain and Europe are already working to send F-16s to Ukraine, in spite of fears that the American-made fighter jets may escalate the conflict. The U.S. is leading efforts to choke off the money and equipment flowing to Russia, which it depends on to finance the war. That's going to mean some new sanctions, but also serious measures to close loopholes on those already in place.
Now, President Zelenskyy was always invited to address this conference by video. The fact that he's showing up in person is sensational, of course, but it's also going to eclipse some of the other items that should have been high on the agenda here, and that includes climate change and also how the world faces the security threat posed by China. Gayle?
Got it. Elizabeth Palmer at the G7 summit. We thank you.